And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Action out of the Double-A Southern League in this one. It's the Tennessee Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. On the hill here today, Connor Overton. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Billy Hamilton, the next to hit, takes outside. Puts this one in the air down the line. That will drop foul. The 1-1 offering. He swings and fouls one off. One, 2 now. Grounder up the middle. Hernandez. Over to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jacob.
Here's the third baseman, Jacob Wilson. Fastball for a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Just missed. Nice take. Struck the batter out without a swing. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Base is empty with 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball. That one misses. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first. And that's ball 4. The batter now, the designated hitter, number 26, looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Dots the corner for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score after half an inning. We're back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, number 15. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
The second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Bouncing ball here, rolls foul.
got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air to center, Hamilton drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Diego Benitez getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one is labeled. That one is very deep. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. Second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He came to the plate with a plan, and it paid off early. Blasted the first pitch he saw over the wall for a home run. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. He hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, he got to smile and round the bases. Manuel Valdez stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. That one almost got him. That'll back him up a bit.
2 strikes.
1 out and the base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one almost got the hitter.
2-2 the count.
Now this is lifted to center. Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 outs.
batting fourth, the left field.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Langford. Up and in.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. This one to right, the right fielder in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to start. Now, the right fielder.
The right fielder, Marty Costa.
Good eye on that pitch. Overton stands at 6 foot even. He throws a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works with a slur. This one in the air to right. Gets under it, makes the catch. There's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Ground ball to third base. Should be trouble here. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Here comes the throw. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. Runner at second, one away. The second baseman digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. The Smokies trailing by one here in the top of the second. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The throw in there as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the catcher. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Just one hit in the last 5 games. Langford on the move. Hauls that one in.
Batting up, the left fielder, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr.
Now the left fielder, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Throw over to the bag and back in safely. And the 0-1 now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Snags it on the run. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Barrero.
The third baseman, Jose Barrero.
There's a strike. And it's a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Out to center. Hamilton should have this one. Makes the call and the grab.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
So digging in, Dylan Beavers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Little chopper rolls foul. Tied up here early in the ball game. That one to first. Bush steps on first for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Gilberto.
And now Gilberto Celestino, 0 for 4 in the win last night. Pitch is in the dirt. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a soft liner out to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They go down in order. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, Billy Hamilton. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. This one is in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Wilson. Caught looking the first time up. Foul ball there. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down. Barrero moving under this one. There to make the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Michael Bush. Reached on a walk the first time. Skies it out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Philip Clark.
The catcher, Philip.
First pitch misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Next one's fouled back. Swings through that one for a strikeout. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there.
The first baseman, number 70.
Digging in, Eric Wagaman. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Up and in. Ball 2. Swings at the big bender for the K.
Now batting, second base.
So up next, Yoni Hernandez. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. Rips this one to short. The throw to first. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They're set down in order. With 3 innings complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. It's the start of the 4th, and now the DH, number 26.
Jordan Woodley.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. In the air to the right. Dives, but it takes off the glove. Base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone. And he still got good wood on the ball for the hit to the opposite field. Go-ahead run on base. And now the right fielder. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Pickoff throw. Dives back and out. What a letdown for that runner. After leading off the inning with a single, you're feeling good and you think you've set your teammates up for success. But then you get picked off and you're just left shaking your head. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. And now the 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. 2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the fourth. Oh, what a stop. Throws to first. And they get the out. And that comes down to pre-pitch positioning. Got into the perfect spot to make a great play. And the next batter, Diego Benitez.
The shortstop, Diego Benitez.
This one in the air to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now that's the designated hitter, Emmanuel.
Next is the designated hitter, Emmanuel Valdez. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now that's the left fielder,
Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. Grounder left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th. All tied 1-1. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, number 18. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Right through there for a strike. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Wouldn't chase that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Slider misses away. just off the inside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. They're in time for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
The catcher, Bryce.
Here's the catcher. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly to left. Snags it for the second out.
Now back, left fielder,
Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. will hit next. Now a tapper that rolls foul. That one misses, and it's 1-1. One pitch fouled away. One-two offering. Gets him swinging. They're set down 1-2-3. Halfway through this one, all even at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Jose Barrero.
third baseman,
Barrero, 26 years old, and he's a native of Cuba. On a line to center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Fair ball!
The bat, the center
Runner at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino. 0 for 1 so far. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Grounder to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Safe!
No, he's safe.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now a chance to take the lead, and that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game. 1 out and 2 on. And here's the catcher, Philip Clark. Strike 1. Swing and a rocket. That one's back there. And that gets down in the corner. Runner around third. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. One down. And now the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And the final score, 5-2. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
The final run score for our ball game. For the victorious Trash Company, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AAA baseball from the International League on tap for you. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Norfolk Tides. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo. Here's a deeper look. 5 pitches to choose from, and that can really keep hitters off balance. I'm interested to see whether he's commanding all of those pitches or if he's only got a couple of them working in this one. That could go a long way towards determining how much success he has. And here we go. Now a chance for the right fielder. And that's how this game gets started. And a base hit right there. And a runner on now. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And now the DH, Sidney Sweeney. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first, nobody out. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, he's out. That one's in there. And the count, 1-2. 1 out and the base is empty. Check swing, but they won't appeal. I have no idea why she'd even offer a check swing there. She needs to fix her approach. That pitch was nowhere close. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Liner into center. Hauls it in on the run.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jeff.
Base is empty with 2 out. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss late on that one. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And another ball. That one off the mark. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a grounder up the middle. Dive, got it! Gathers and throws. Oh, nice play. Making it look easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you some high fives in the dugout. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. We're in the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Shuhei Matsui. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Makes the catch for the out. That was the one she wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like she did there. The center fielder will hit next. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. On the ground to the left, and handles this chance. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Rich Aurelia.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And he's just a terrific defender. Not a lot of minor leaguers who can handle themselves in the field like he does. And that's a strike. In Double-A, Triple-A, you'll sometimes see some absolutely laughable defense. I once saw 3 errors with the bases loaded on a grounder back to the mound turn into a Little League grand slam. But he's cool and controlled out there, not likely to make that kind of mistake. One-two pitch.
2-2 the count.
And a curve misses outside. And he's got a ton of potential, and being so good on defense will buy him time to work on the offensive side of things and boost that part of his game. And that's a walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So a man on. Next up, the designated hitter, C.J. Crone. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 from the lefty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 0-2, here's the pitch. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and that'll be that. End of one, and we're still scoreless. We're back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to start. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Not even close there. Lugo measures 6'4". He works with a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the count 1-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Two-two pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, center, Ketsukoto.
The first baseman, now at the plate, drove in their only run in last night's game. That's downstairs and outside. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second inning, no score thus far. That one fouled off. Pops this one up to the right side. Matsui under it. Makes the call and the grab.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jake.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That's in there for strike 1. That one missed. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. I don't know how you catch up to that one.
2 strikes.
Way upstairs.
2 strikes.
2-2. And the slider just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. They go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. On to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball there. And there's a ball. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Circling the bases. It's 1-0. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit. Hit hard on a line. And a base hit. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, and a pitcher's nightmare. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Inside corner for a strike. Nobody out and a runner at first. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside.
Nope, outside.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
Batting in, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The batter now, Mark Canha. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Now 3-0. Two away, base is empty, but one run so far this inning. Bottom half of the second inning. And that's in for a strike. That one's in there, and the count's full.
Count full.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Three and two, here's the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Edwin.
2 away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Edwin Rios. That's down and away. Hanna leads off of first with 2 away. Misses outside. Ball 2. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Fouled off. He was late. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Pitch misses, and the count is now 3-1. That one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. Now it's the second baseman, Shuhei Matsui. Flied out the first time. Fastball in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Next offering is outside. And a foul ball, so she stays alive. And now the 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That one is foul. We'll see another. Two and two, and the pitch. This one to third. Fires it into second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. On to the next inning, and here is the center fielder. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Chases a high fastball there. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off, we'll see another. And again on 0-2. Next pitch misses down and away. Liner snagged it first. Tony Kemp, the next to hit. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. That one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. The Tides, leading by 1. We're here in the top half of the third. Fly ball down the line. Canna on the move towards the line. Dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in to second. In there safely. One out, runner at second base. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top.
No strike.
And this one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming around third. Around from second, the tying run. It's 1-1.
The right fielder is 6. Starling Marquez.
Next up, the right fielder, number 6. 1 for 1 so far, led off the game with a single. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. One out with a runner at second. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And a curve misses outside. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Bounce to third. Rios. And plenty of time to first.
The bat, number 7. Designated hitter, Sidney Sweeney.
Next is the designated hitter, Sidney Sweeney. 0 for 1. Inside, that was very close. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. Tied up here early in the ball game. Just missed. Swing, soft line drive. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
2 outs with runners at the corners. Jeff McNeil will hit next. Fouled off to the right. And now it's even up. Up the middle. They get the force. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the third. Now at the dish, the center fielder, number 3. That's in there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh-2, rocks and fires. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea what went wrong for him in that, AB. The shortstop, now at the plate, reached on a walk the first time. Good eye on that pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. The 2-0. And that one catches the elbow. Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, C.J. Crone. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And a strike in there. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Line drive, that's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. On that play, they had to do everything perfectly to get him out at the plate. Long throw in from the outfield, and then a relay home to get him going from first all the way around. That's great team defense. So digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered in this ball game. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Crone on at second with 2 away. Foul ball there. He swings and fouls one off. That's a line shot for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. And the curveball is down and in.
1-1.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That's 2 straight hits for these guys. That swing was a thing of beauty, and you can see how it paid off with an exit velocity of 112 miles per hour. I'm sure he's happy with that kind of contact. And now, Robbie Grossman. And a curve misses outside. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. Now a tapper that rolls foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 left on. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Tides out front, 2-1. On to the fourth. Digging in, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And here's the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The Tides up by a run, top half of the fourth. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a K.
The batter,
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And that one fouled off. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 1. That one missed. The 2-2. Good eye there. That's a good at bat right there. Was down early in that plate appearance, but works the walk.
now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner aboard, and now the center fielder, number 76. Pick to first, dives back in safely. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One and one. Here's the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Fraley leading off first with 2 away. Good job to fight that one off. And it's a pop-up. Darno settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Tides have the lead, 2-1. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
That clips the zone. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. To third, and handles that one. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Rios.
And here at the plate, Edwin Rios. Up and in, and that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's all even up. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Shuhei Matsui, the next to hit. Might be expecting a bunt here with the third baseman playing in just on the edge of the grass. That one in there. 0-1.
0-1.
It's ball one. Just misses with that one.
2-2 count.
Two down and nobody aboard. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. She goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down here. They lead it 2-1. We're in the top half of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tony Kemp. That one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Junior Marte up and throwing. Vess getting cranked up as well. Fouled off to the right. 1-1 pitch now. Foul ball there. That's not a pitch he's featured much in this game. Not really a surprise that the batter couldn't do anything with it. Ground ball, right side. Rizzo takes it to the bag at first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, the third baseman, Jacob Berry.
Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman singled and drove in a run the first time through. That That one's in there, 0-1. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Strike 2.
0-2.
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The strikeout there. 2 away.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder. 1 for 2.
Marquez.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. The Stripers down a run. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one fouled off. 0-2, here's the pitch. Good eye there.
That's a ball.
Such a difficult pitch to lay off of.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks. It's a 1-2-3 inning. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the center fielder. And there's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andre Palante, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 46, getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got the batter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
The batter, number 35.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 35. Line drive, and it's caught.
Now batting. The designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Crone. The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Crone measures 6'4", 235 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a curve misses outside. And the count 1-2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
That one misses. Full count now. Battling here, fouls it away. Payoff pitch. On the ground. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Not much going on for the offense that time. 5 innings down. The Tides with the lead. 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Sidney Sweeney. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count. But when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Fires to first. One gone now in the top of the 6th.
Jeff McNeil.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And he's there with a double.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Seth Lugo won't go any further. He'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Junior Marte takes over on the mound. And he enters in a big spot with a runner in scoring position that he'd like to strand. First base is open, so he's got some margin for error, but not much. So digging in, Danny Jansen. Just off the inside edge. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider catches the zone. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Chops this one to the right side. Tosses to first. 2 gone. Now up the first baseman, number 20. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Wilson getting loose out there. The 0-1. Downstairs. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Tides have the edge, 2-1. Andre Palante gets handed the rock out of the pen. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Leading off, Anthony Rizzo. Already a homer for him in this one.
Rizzo.
Strike 1.
0-1. Off the plate,
just
ball one.
missed. And the count 1-2. That one skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
So up next, Travis d'Arnaud.
Garneau.
And strike one on the catcher.
0-1's the count.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Sam Bachman getting ready to go. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. Slider misses away. 2-2 now. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And hauls it in. That's out number 2. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, and he came out of his mechanics for sure. Not a great swing, and that led to the pop-up. Base is empty with 2 out. Robbie Grossman digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down and nobody aboard here in the bottom of the 6th. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Here's a fly to left. Fraley on the move. Gets there, got it. We're through 6 full innings. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Jake Fraley. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. That one misses. Now 1-2. Inside, just missed. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. That's a little bit low. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. The center fielder waits on deck. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 3-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now it's going to be the center fielder, number 76. That one in the air to center field. Gets under it, makes the catch. And now 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Tony Kemp will hit next. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Over to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Tides on top, 2-1. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. That's towards center. And there's one down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. And now, Edwin Rios. Swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. Muscles that one out the opposite way. Third home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Nice job by the hitter to take that one the opposite way for the homer. I think he was a touch late recognizing the fastball down the middle, but he adjusted and put a great swing on it. The lineup flips over. Shuhei Matsui getting ready to hit. And that's outside. 1-0. She swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. And another ball. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. And plenty of time to first.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
Digging in, the switch hitting outfielder. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A little bit hot.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
In the air to left. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Yency Almonte taking over on the mound. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. Up next, the switch hitting third baseman.
The third baseman is Jacob Berry.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Moran, the anchor of the staff, getting ready to close this one out. Alexander also throwing. That one misses low. Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play's concluded, we'll check on the right-hander's status. Back to the top of the order here. And now the right fielder, 1 for 3. 1-0. And the tying runs at the plate. That one is absolutely pummeled. And it one-hops the wall. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. Safe. Beat the tag. And now they trail by 1. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Sidney Sweeney now at the plate. Ground ball to first. Rizzo. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil, known for some late inning heroics. That's down and in. With the tying run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. No, held up. The pitch. And another ball. Danny Jansen waiting for a turn at the plate. And the 3-2 offer. Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. With his hitting acumen, he knows they don't want to pitch to him. But with a chance to put... Line drive, that's a base knock. In from third is the tying run. All tied up at 3, and that's a 1-out single. And once again, he delivers in a run-scoring spot. This is why you want him coming up in those high-leverage moments. Will Vest, on to pitch out of the pen here. Has a great slider with tons of movement. One away and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out. Just missing there. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. Still a full count after the foul ball. Swings and misses. Slider ran away for strike 3 there, but they scored twice and even it up late. We head to the bottom of the 8th, all tied up at 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Number 46. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare.
Designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
And now at the plate, C.J. Crone. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Bachman up and loosening in the pen. All tied up here in the bottom half of the eighth. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Ripped to third and caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. In there for strike 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Right side, hard hit. Handles it here. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now, the first baseman. That misses. And it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Steven Wilson preparing to come on if needed. Ramirez, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. No outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Jake Fraley. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. This one is gone. Blasts one out to the opposite field. 6th homer of the season. And they lead it. It's 5-3. He came up looking for something to drive, found it right away, and put a great swing on it. What you might call ambush tactics. As soon as that pitch came off his fingertips, he was dreading the result. That was a hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. Steven Wilson gets the call from the pen, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. And the next batter, the center fielder, number 76. That one misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I got a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out. 2 runs scored already in the inning. Here in the top of the 9th. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Man on at first, and now the shortstop, Tony Kemp. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Next one misses. 1-1. That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Nothing but curveballs so far in this at-bat. You wonder when that first heater's coming. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Pop up to the left side of the infield. Rios settles under it. Out number 1 on the grab. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Runner at first. Up next, the switch hitting third baseman. And that's outside. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Safe, a stolen base. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. Still just 1 out here in the inning. And 1-2. Missed inside with the curveball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one is foul. We'll try again. What a battle so far. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Got him looking. He didn't like the call. The right fielder, the next to hit. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second with 2 down. Goes down looking on that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-3. Now on the bump, Josh Fleming. Coming into a pressure-filled situation here, and this is what the best relievers live for. So digging in, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And this pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it.
2-2 count.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's just given them a big lift. They've got an outside shot at coming back now.
Bobby Grossman.
The batter now, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And they say he went.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the dish, we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Curveball gets over for a called strike. And just misses with that one. Excellent take. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout. Taylor Clark on to pitch here. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. He's 2 outs away. Now at the dish, Mark Canha. That's a strike. 0-1. And that one hit to first. There's one.
That's an out.
And a double play to end it. A 5-3 final in this one. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Ties, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Kaylee Carr. Always exciting to see her in action, and it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when she's on the bases. She's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Bryce Miller. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Joe Shorty at the plate now. That's ball one.
First pitch, 640.
On the ground to short, Neely. Sends it to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a hitter trying to turn things around. Jody Banks.
She had only one home run last month, which doesn't cut it for a batter hitting in the middle of the order. They need her to hit the ball over the fence. We all know she's got that kind of pop in her bat to turn it around, but she just needs to put together some better, more consistent at-bats.
Duke Snyder batting with one down, takes a strike. Miller. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Vince Williams. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. That's down and in. A slider missed. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way she got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like she would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Kaylee Carr getting ready to hit. 3 for 7 in the series so far. She takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for her to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fall off foul. Snyder at third. Williams over at first with 1 away. Next offering way off the plate. David Ortiz in the on deck circle. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you there are players that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and she gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
David Ortiz, the next up for the Padres. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Over to first, and she's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one fouled off. Here goes the runner. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field and getting the start, Jim Palmer. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sasha Davidson. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope. Ball.
And the slider just misses. Palmer, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. On the ground to third, and that squirts through. Now she'll turn for second. The throw in, and she'll pull into second safely.
just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next to hit, George Brett. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Next pitch is outside. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at second, nobody out. Two now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Next to hit, Joanna Random. No outs, runners at first and second. Fastball for a strike. That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. And another ball. Got her looking, and that is a big first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think she was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think she was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Sasha Reed digging in for the Rockies.
She's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Davidson headed for the plate. The throw is offline. She's saved. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Noodles Neely digging in for the Rockies. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Brett over at second. Reed at first. 1 gone. That's in for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Minnie Minoso up next for the Rockies. And fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Roll to short, could be two. Good feed, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Willie Mays.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
That one almost got him.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
That's low. That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. And Singy, if you factor in Mays' 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. The next offering misses. And it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down looking. And next is the designated hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch misses. Palmeiro, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The 2-1. That one the other way. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the left fielder, Betty Conway. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Jody Banks digs in now. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. puts it in the air out towards left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Job Shorty. That one misses. 1-0. Ripped on a line. Minoso makes the grab on the run.
The right fielder on the field, Snyder.
Stepping in for San Diego, Duke Snyder. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground right side, Davidson. She steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Minnie Minoso. The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next is the designated hitter, Mark McGuire. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And he deals. And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag for one. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Daisy Dalton digging in for the Rockies. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Two outs. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball one.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Almost got her.
Straighten her up a little bit.
That one almost got her. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Aaliyah Stevenson stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch misses. 1-1. Dalton off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And the inning is over. So one left for Colorado. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Vince Williams. Miller back to work. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a runner aboard, and now here is Kaylee Carr. First pitch just misses. No outs. Runner on second. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a hitter real uncomfortable at the plate is pound the inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner at second. And he walked her.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to her right there anyhow.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Padres trying to break this one open. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. A sliding stop. Goes to second. Safe there. Now here is Willie Mays. Golden opportunity right here. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His second homer this series. It's 7-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bryce Miller won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And now the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Angelina Castro, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 4 runs already in the frame here in Game 3 of this 4-game series.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball.
Kicks and deals. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Base.
She had him 1-2, and she ends up hitting him with a pitch. Man at first, Betty Conway, the next up for the Padres. She's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Banks in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. She's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
As a hitter, when a pitcher like this comes into the game, you feel like she's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
First and second here, no outs. The 1-2. Cutter looking for the K. So up next, Joe Shorty. Singing, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are
Neely. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. San Diego goes big with the grand slam. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Sasha Davidson.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time.
Goes down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. And that's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got her, one away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Conway gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies. She's 0 for 1. She might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, she's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, she's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 7 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's going to be Duke Snider. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Reed sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. Next for the Padres, Vince Williams. She's a player who does it all. Line drive, base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly.
0-1.
Carr in the box now. No balls and a strike. Williams at first, 1 gone. Check on the runner. Williams back on a dive.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. That misses. Now 1-2.
Oh, this is a hitter that can be frustrating for pitchers because she fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smash to the left side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 7 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Sasha Reed.
The center fielder, Sasha Reed.
The pitch. Splits the plate, 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after her with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And she just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Next for Colorado, Noodles Neely. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Joe McDonald says she went around. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, she did. Joe McDonald rings her up.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now, Minnie Minoso, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fastball for a strike. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is filled up. Mark McGuire in the on-deck circle. And here it comes. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, David Ortiz. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. She knew she had to get back to the track right away. Turned her back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Stepping in for San Diego, Willie Mays. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Mays goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. On the ground to first, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rafael Palmeiro. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Conway in the box for the third time today as she takes that one off the plate. And that's a base hit. Mays flying around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now at the plate, Jody Banks. 1 for 2. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but she does. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Checks over to first, back safely. What about her playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put her in center field.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. She deals. And another ball. Conway off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Rockies 1. We head to the bottom of the
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. We bring you Double-A baseball from the Southern League. It's the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, the big righty, Noble Meyer. Not many pitchers stand as tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. All right, ready to get this one started. At the plate, Bryce Terang. And that's how this game gets started. And that's off the inside edge. Struck out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The center fielder, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Meyer, with that really good two-seamer, gets the sink, a lot of ground balls. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Incredible patience to take that one. You don't often see that at this level. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. That one misses. 1 out and the base is empty. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Santiago Espinal in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. And it's 1-2. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. We're back here at the ballpark. And pitching here today, Tyler Anderson. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Anderson, a former All-Star. He works with a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Oh, nice play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Omniverse.
Stepping in, Oslavis Basabe. And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Mike Orr. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. On to the next inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Meyer, a 6'5" righty. He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Grounds this one to the right side. Will do it alone. And a quick out, number one.
That's it. The first baseman, number 33, Ernesto Martinez.
So up next, Ernesto Martinez. 2 for 4 in the game last night. That's in there for strike one. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Edge of the zone for a strike. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling even from the press box. Looks sharp. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Nice take. 4. Steps on the back and a couple of quick outs.
Batting six, the left fielder, Matt Frazier.
Base is empty with 2 out. The left fielder will hit next. First offering just misses. That went in there across the letters.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front there. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Struck him out looking. They're set down in order. Midway in the second, no score yet. On to the bottom of the second. And now, the designated hitter.
Designated hitter, Tyler Locklear.
And there's a strike. That's a little bit low. And there's a curve through for a strike. And now it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time. What a take with 2 strikes. Fouled off again, still 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles it here. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Digging in, Dylan Moore. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. In there, and it's 0-1. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So one on now with one away.
batting fifth.
One gone and a runner on at first. Alexander Canario getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Got the batter looking for the K. Fastball at the letters for strike three. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Next to hit, the pitcher. Good eye on that pitch. Step off, throw to first. Moore dives back in safely. He hits a fly to center. The center fielder in position. Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. They strand one. We'll move on to the third with no score. We move on to the third inning, and now the catcher.
The catcher, Dylan Jingle.
First pitch misses, ball one. And another ball. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Circling the bases. It's 1-0. He was thinking he'd run the high heat right by him, but no such luck. He was all over that pitch for the homer. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's outside. Ball one. Frozen rope into right, and that's a base hit. He turns and heads for second. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. And now the runner breaks for third. This one in for a strike. Whoa, they get the out. One run in the inning so far. We're here in the top half of the third. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside. That just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball to short. Sends it to first. And that's an out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
We head back to the top of the lineup. Bryce Terang digs in now. First at bat was a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball one. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul. One and two, here's the pitch. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Now back. The center
2 outs and a runner at first. The center fielder now at the plate. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Missed off the plate. 1-0. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. That one misses. That's 5 straight. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 2-1 pitch. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. And the 0-1 now. And there's a base hit around third. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
The batter, the right fielder, Tyler.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Tyler Naquin getting ready to hit. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. Snags it on the warning track. 2 left on. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Braves have the lead, 2-0. set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, number 40. Left field. The left fielder under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now at the dish, the catcher, number 56. Not highly regarded for what he brings with the bat, at least not yet. But he's got some excellent defensive ability behind the plate. That's always very valuable. Up and in, and that is ball one. If he can improve the hitting even marginally, that would make him a really valuable prospect. Catchers who can hit at even league average levels are coveted, and that one finds its way through. One out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
The lineup flips over. Zach McKinstry digs in now. That just misses. And that's ball one. Runner at first, one away. On the ground, 2-ball. Martinez goes to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We move on to inning number 4. The Braves out front, 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark, and now at the plate, Ernesto Martinez.
33, Ernesto Martinez.
Misses off the inside. Ball one. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. 2-1 now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One gone, leading off the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Frazier.
The left fielder will hit next. Struck out looking the first time up. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. And that one fouled off. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the catcher. Already a solo homer in this one. Gets under it, pops it up. McKinstry settles under this one. Brings it in for the out. So they go quietly here. Midway through the fourth, the Braves with the lead, 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Osleivis Basabe. First pitch just misses. that drops in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mike Ford now at the plate, 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. The Biscuits down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler.
And next, the cleanup hitter, 0 for 1 so far. And takes low for ball 1. And that's outside. 2-0, here's the pitch. Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2-2, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 3 up, 3 down here. They're still down 2-0. We're in the top half of the 5th. And now, the shortstop.
The shortstop, Cooper Kinney.
And that's off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
1-1. Here's the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball to third. Moore throws to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt grounded out to short the first time up. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Slider misses away. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That's pretty good command on a pitch we haven't seen him use much in this one. On the ground to first. 4 takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Bryce Terang. Terang stands at 6 foot even, 24 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. In the air to left, makes the grab on the run, and that's that. Home half of the 5th coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it's going to be Dylan Moore. That one missed. And the 1-1. That one fouled off. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Gets it by him for the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit, Alexander Canario. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. That's a strike across the top of the zone. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. And that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder. A-Dog.
Runner at first with 1 gone. The left fielder getting ready to hit. Snap throw to first. Back in easily. And there's a ball. One and 0, and the pitch. Held up. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. The Biscuits trailing by 2. Bottom half of the 5th. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2. The center fielder digs in now. Fastball in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Canaria leads off of first with 2 away. And 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. 1 runner left stranded. They're behind here, 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. And here at the plate, the center fielder, number 15. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Swing and a rocket, flying after this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat. He's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Noble Meyer is done. 2-run ball game as the starter heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jason Alexander. This is a pitcher who needs the defense to be on their toes. Not a big strikeout artist, more of a pitch-to-contact arm out there. So a runner aboard, Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one off the mark. And it's 2-0. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. That's a slider for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. No outs and a runner on second. Got it. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and 1 away now. Tyler Naquin now at the plate. Pitch misses. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Keaton Wynn appears to be getting loose. Number 46 warming up as well. 1-0 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out with a runner at second. That one to first. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
The first baseman, number 33,
Ernesto Martinez will hit next. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. That misses, and it's 1-0. Runner at third, 2 away. Fly ball left field. The left fielder should have this one. Pulls it down. 1 left on base, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, leading off the catcher.
The catcher.
That one misses low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounds this to the left side. Schmidt zips it to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Not shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. One and out. That one ripped, but foul. And another ball. This to third. And it gets by. That's why you have to watch the ball all the way into the glove. He tried to get a jump on the throw, and instead, he doesn't even get leather on the ball. I'm sure he's feeling more than a little embarrassed after that one. One gone, runner at first. Next up, Oslavis Basabe. And that's outside. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Braves lead it 2-0. Top of the 7th here. Here's the left fielder, number 12.
The left fielder, Matt Frazier.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 the count. Out to short. McKinstry. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Now back, catcher, Dylan Dingler.
So digging in, the catcher. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a strike in there. Here's the 1-1. The other way. Basabe slings to first. 2 away now to start the 7th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Cooper Kinney.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the slider just misses. That's a line shot for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Now a chance for Casey Schmidt. And the slider catches the zone. The 0-1. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-zip. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. Bounces this one to the right side. Takes it to the bag at first. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's off the wall. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. The batter now. Hard hit left field for a base knock. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in, and that's a double. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. We'll see if they can build on this and capitalize on their momentum. So up next, Dylan Moore. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. One run comes in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. No question, he came up ready to hit. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling through the infield. Not much the infielders can do on ball. Number 94, on to pitch out of the pen here. The relievers who succeed at the major league level love coming into tight, high-pressure situations like this one. He needs to have that mindset here. Line drive to short and caught. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. Ripped into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game. And now, the center fielder, number 40. And a base hit on a line. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. A lot of ways they can tie this ball. Line, and that's a base knock. One runs in to second. Pulls into second safely, one out. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Now, Zach McKinstry. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one is very deep. That's down, one hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-3. Nice job to drive in the run. Pitcher brought the challenge. Number 79 takes over on the mound. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. It one hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-3. And it's a two-out double. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. At the plate. It's off the mark and the runner scores. Just a conga line at the plate. That's 5 hits in a row. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. To third, fires it into second. Play made, that ends the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We're headed to the 8th. The Biscuits on top here, 7-3. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Here's the center fielder, number 15. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and heading for second. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Not much to nitpick about that swing. 106 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That ball was simply scorched. So a runner aboard, and now the DH, Santiago Espinal. Base hit, center field, coming home. Runner comes in from second to score, and they trim the lead. It's a 7-4 ball game.
Now back, the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
There's pitching change here. Josan Okendo.
Number 52, Josan.
Tyler Naquin digs in now. Line drive to center. Takes the grab, one away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Labeled on a line to center. And that is a base hit. Lead runners around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One away, runners at first and third. The left fielder, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags from third. And a big run comes across on the sac fly. It's 7-5 now. And here's the catcher. He's already gone yard in this game. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. Back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And it ties it up. It's 7-7. He delivered for his team in a big spot right there. Very clutch at bat. Nobody on and 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Liner caught at second. But a critical 4-run inning has knotted this one up. We head to the bottom of the 8th. And this one is tied at 7. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Sends it out of here. 4th home run of the season. And now they're out front. It's 8-7. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. So digging in, Alexander Canario. Swing and a drive. That one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Canario into second, and it's a 2-bagger. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Line drive, and it's caught. Might want to do some kind of exorcism with the bat, because that's just some rotten luck. That was a laser with RBI written all over it. What a defensive play. The center fielder now at the plate. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores from second. Now a hard hit line drive up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach prospect evaluators like to see. That's ripped. Base hit around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 10-7. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. New arm out of the bullpen, Max Castillo. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. And now, Oslavis Basabe. Oh, gloves it. Touches the bag for 1. Double play, and that... Will do it for the inning. So they score 3 runs in the inning and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The Biscuits out front here, 10-7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 67. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. So digging in, Casey Schmidt.
The third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's just given them a big lift. They've got an outside shot at coming back now. Batting order turns over. Now up, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lines this one hard up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, the center fielder, number 15. Look at the stop here. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 out and 2 on. Next up, the designated hitter, Santiago Espinal. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Scorched. That could be extra bases. 1 run comes in. Runner around third. In to score from first. It's a 10-9 ball game. That ball was scorched, and he came through in. Tanner Shears into the game. A shot at save number 1 this season. Tyler Naquin will hit next. Cranked out to right center. It's pretty far back. And it's gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 11-10. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. Next to hit, Ernesto Martinez. Hauls it in for the out. Base is empty with 2 out. The left fielder getting ready to hit. This one the other way. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 88. You see some pitchers who love to go out and pitch in tight spots, and he's one of them. The mindset is just different, feeding on the high-pressure situations. That's a hit. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Now at the dish, the second baseman. Swinging a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Gone, and that's the ball game. Circling the bases. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the 9th. There are few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You grow up swinging in your driveway or your yard, dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team. And our final score, 12-11. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game. 2.